Would you rather run into an alien or run into Bigfoot?
This is okay. So come go.
Whoa.
English. I promise I can speak it. I promise.
If I'm going to a bar, it's to play pool or something.
Oh, I smoke in the bar. You can smoke at the joint, and you can smoke at Cooks.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, the joint ain't dive bar. It's two different places.
The joint's next to dive bar though.
Yeah.
I like to drink it. It's cool. It'd be cool if it's there.
I haven't been in there a few times, but it's been a while. Yeah, last time I went in there, I seen somebody, well, a few people get beat the hell up.
Beat the hell up is crazy.
Like from the line all the way to across the street to Waffle House. I was just sitting over there watching the whole thing.
I spent one Halloween there, and I got drunk as fuck because I didn't eat. And I disappeared for an hour. And I was with Star at the time, and she was like, bitch, I was blowing up your phone. You wasn't answering. Where the fuck was you? I was across the street at Waffle House throwing up. I went in their bathroom and threw up because it was a line for the other bathroom. Stumbled my way across the street by my fucking self. He was like, you okay? No.
But I'd make it.
I'll be alright.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Likkle Table. I'm your host, your favorite neighborhood roster, and we are here for the commencement of episode number 46. And this week, I have at the table Miss Raye.
Hello.
I appreciate you for coming in.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, ma'am. Of course. Would you like to tell the people a little bit about yourself? Where you from? Where you went to school? And stuff like that.
I'm Taya Raye.
Mm-hmm.
Born and raised here in Daytona Beach, and I went to. Where did I go? I went to.
It ain't been that long.
It has.
Because I still remember where the hell I went, and I graduated before you did.
Terry T, Palm Terrace, Campbell, then Maine. I was starting at the beginning, so I had to go back. Okay.
Turkey, Palm Terrace, Campbell, then Maine.
Can't remember.
So two elementary schools, one middle school, one high school.
Mm-hmm. I had to move from Terry T to Palm Terrace because of the gifted program. They didn't have it at Terry T. They had it at Palm Terrace.
Now, when you say gifted, what type of gifted are we talking about?
Apparently, I was supposed to be smart.
Okay, so okay. You think it?
I was supposed to be smart.
What do you mean you're supposed to be?
You know, people who were in the gifted program, they call it the burnout program because they put so much on you that
burns you out.
It either burns you out or builds you up.
Oh. And
I was burnt. Hey, it's all right.
And when did you
7th grade.
Okay. You realized that in 7th grade?
I burnt out in 7th grade. I got kicked out of the program.
So you were in the program from elementary school up until 7th?
2nd grade to 7th grade.
Jesus. Okay. Early elementary school. And what are the types of things they was making y'all do?
It's not really per se the things they were making us do because we had really the same like classwork as the other kids. It was just the expectations that they wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I made a B, the teacher might ask me, oh well, you know, might make it a point. I don't know. It's really weird. And then I had other shit like going on at home.
Mm-hmm.
I was diagnosed with ADHD at 3. They had me on meds, and that shit made me a zombie.
What kind of meds?
I was on Adderall. I was on. I barely remember my Elementary school.
So that
Some medicine.
you remember how the Adderall made you feel?
Yes, I didn't like it. That's why, when in college, when everybody's trying shit, I never was one for the Adderall
I never got on the pills
at all.
in general. I didn't even like taking headache medicine.
So I was basically like a zombie. Like, it was that cloudy. I could remember having to focus on something, but what I'm focusing on is supposed to be focusing in class, but the shit doesn't catch my attention, so I'm not focused. So I'm doing other stuff. It's not like I'm not learning. I hear what she's saying. I'm just not
Receptive to it.
focused on her.
Yeah. You can care less, pretty much.
Yeah, but I passed my classes. I passed my tests. I barely did homework, but that was me. That was me. Unless I had to do it.
What do you mean had to? They didn't. Homework wasn't mandatory.
Sometimes, for those who did it, I don't know. I didn't like homework. I didn't even do homework in high school for real. Unless I knew it had a big impact on my grade, or unless it was new and something I needed to work on.
That's insane. And what did you graduate high school with?
I don't know, 2.8. I don't know.
See, I was 3.4.
Hey.
So that homework definitely might have made a difference.
But I got into college.
Where you went to college?
I went to Cookman for a bit. Then I went to DSC.
Okay. Did you finish at DSC?
No. I went to Cookman and then I had a baby, which is why I had to transfer to DSC because it was easier.
Okay.
And then trying to manage a newborn and going to school was
Rough.
not manageable. And then life lifed. I ended things with my baby daddy. Moved in with my sister. Then I went through PPD.
Mm-hmm.
And that was rough. And I feel, I don't know, just in the last 2 years, I'm just now getting kind of stable.
And that's how old your baby is too?
No, my baby's 5. She'll be 6. Yeah, exactly. Life. She'll be 6 in June.
Okay.
Cutest little thing. Her name is Raye.
That's what's up. We're going to go ahead and get into the Would You Rather segment now.
Oh, Lord.
Mm-hmm. All right, first question. Would you rather always have to speak your mind or never be able to speak again?
I always feel mine anyway. So,
All the time?
most of the time. But
See, this says always.
all right, well,
like,
I just might have to learn how to fight for her. I'm not talking.
I don't know, but my intrusive thoughts be crazy.
Yeah,
sometimes.
well, hey, it's okay if you're by yourself though. Like, nobody hears you.
Yeah, but I be thinking some things in public too that be crazy. A little
It
while.
doesn't say how loud you have to speak it out. You can whisper.
True. And next question. Would you rather horror movies or animes?
Anyways,
That was fast.
I like horror movies, but I'm not a fan of my heart pounding in my chest for no actual reason.
So you're scared of horror movies?
I'm scared of everything, but
All right. I happen to be quite the fan of horror movies. It hasn't,
Again, I watch a horror movie. I'll make myself watch a horror movie just to.
See, I don't have to make myself.
I do.
I fall asleep watching horror movies.
Oh God, I fall asleep watching true crime. So,
I mean, that's kind of the same
no,
thing. It's
no,
just
there's no
real
jump
stuff.
scares. There's no jump scares.
True. But you watching and hearing about real people actually getting murdered.
Okay.
But you're not seeing it, so it's not a problem.
I mean, they show pictures, but it's not happening real time.
All right, next question. Would you rather run into an alien or run into Bigfoot?
This is okay. So go.
Whoa.
English. I promise I can speak it. I promise. I think the alien.
Alien?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because
Bigfoot is.
there's no logic in that. He might just tear you apart.
What?
Like,
At least
there's
I
no
might have a
reasoning with
chance
him.
with the alien. Like I'm a little charismatic. I could save my own life. I don't know.
I feel, yeah, they might be too busy trying to, investigate it, like examine you, than just
right?
brutally maul you in the forest or something. Just the thinking of the possibility of running the Bigfoot don't sit right with me.
No, it don't.
All right, next question. Would you rather be broken up with via text or ghosted?
As a victim of both?
Whoa, Jesus Christ.
Oh God! As a victim of both.
Now
Oh
this
my
is
God!
a personal question.
Oh Lord!
So which one hurt the most? Because it's like if you ghosted, you don't even know why. Like,
I feel like knowing why hurts more sometimes. Cause like, goddamn, was I that bad for real? Like, I was that bad. Me.
And then the text message, you gotta keep reading it over. It's a lose-lose.
I think I'd rather be ghosted. Stop talking to me. If I'm a piece of shit, no, you know what? No, I lied. Say something. Say something. Because then I'm going to blow your shit up. And then if I see you in person, I might put my hands on you. So, like, say something. Because I don't like being ignored.
I was gonna say, I feel like ghosting might bring out another level, crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, so you just going off the face of the earth.
If I get to tweaking and I call the cops and report you as missing, then I'm in the wrong. Like, now I'm in the wrong because you don't want to answer my phone calls. All right.
Report them missing is crazy.
There's a reason I'm single, yeah.
I would have never thought about that. So you're going with via text? Okay. All right, last question. Would you rather have a movie night in pajamas at home or dress up for a fancy theater date?
What kind of theater?
I mean, it's a fancy theater, so I don't think no way in Daytona.
Okay. So,
I'm sure you...
can we do that and then do that?
Well, I mean, in pajamas, I guess you're gonna end up falling asleep anyway. But no, you gotta go one of the other.
I think a fancy theater date, especially if we're going to see like a play or like a orchestra or ballet or something like that. Because it's just fancy, so they can upscale.
Yeah.
I like the
Live action.
And then, then I'm going to go home and put on some pajamas and watch a movie and fall asleep. Or, whatever else.
Okay. It's reasonable. That fancy theater, I didn't realize that sounds like money.
Well.
Sounds like a lot of money.
Well, I mean, don't ask me if you're not paying the money. Like, if I offer it, obviously I'm going to pay for it. I might as well have already gotten the tickets. Like, I'm telling you, I'm offering you the chance to go with me, and if you say no, I'm just going to go with somebody else. If I'm
blew it, buddy.
You have to pay for it. You can have whatever you like.
Yeah, see, I was just thinking of calculating the price and then dressing up for it.
But.
And then what about concessions?
Hey.
If a place like that has concessions.
All right, so hear me out. Fancy don't mean not get it. I'm finna put some snacks in my place. I am not. Buying concessions is crazy.
Them people is gonna kick you out of there.
I took my girls to see the Nutcracker over Christmas break.
Okay.
It was over at the Peabody.
Oh, okay.
And
I don't know why I thought you was finna say the Playhouse.
I don't know what that is.
It's another little theater on the beach side. It's like ducked off though.
Is it like on Main Street? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
No, it's on what's that street called? It's literally right when you get off the bridge.
Is that not Main Street?
You turn left.
Oh.
Past the condos a little bit. And it's on the left hand side.
No. But yeah, I smelled snacks in there.
And the Peabody? Well, I mean, that's the Peabody.
Yeah, well, what they gonna do? I'm telling my diabetic.
They gonna tell you can buy some stuff with sugar in it.
Hell no. I can't make it up there. What
No outside food or drink.
What do I give? Like, absolute fuck. I don't. I still sneak food into the movie theater. If I ain't got to pay for it, I won't.
See, when I plan like stuff like that, I usually include concessions because I don't like to be limited.
Well, that makes sense.
So I'm gonna get something to eat in there.
Well, again, listen to what you just said. When you plan ahead, don't ask me some shit and you don't plan ahead. It don't make no sense.
Somebody could be trying to be spontaneous.
Spontaneous is crazy and not knowing the prices. Like,
you ask and then look online and be like,
exactly. You have to like spontaneous.
Save up for this.
Spontaneous is supposed to be for her. Okay, so that means you have everything planned out, and then you ask her, and it's spontaneous for her.
True. So I met you initially in chorus and drama, right? Well, drama. Were you in chorus?
Yeah. But.
Oh yeah, you was. My bad, I tried you.
Oh, so what age was Raye? 14.
Yeah.
I think I was just in drama the year you were there, but in choir
Makes sense.
the next year.
I don't know, because didn't you go to Disney Candlelight 2014?
No, I was a freshman.
You was a freshman in 2014?
Yes.
When did you graduate?
No, 2016. I was a sophomore.
I was about to
So
say.
then, yes, I was in choir.
I was about to say. I definitely remember seeing you out there.
No, I didn't go to Disney Candlelight.
Well, I remember seeing you at some kind of chorus event.
Probably a concert.
Maybe. Weren't you with us when we performed at the, what was it? What was it, like the senior showcase or something like that too?
I don't know. I don't.
Maybe.
I might have been. I don't. Graduated with you, Sasha, Mark. Who else graduated?
Brandon.
I think I was.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next year with Miss Campbell. Well, I was in the musical.
Into the Woods?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was in the musical.
How was that experience for you?
For me, how was that experience for you? Talk about it.
Well, first of all, they've already been exposed to my Into the Woods background, but I was Rapunzel's prince. I had to do a lot of prancing on stage.
It's a video on YouTube if you don't know.
And I had one of the hit songs of the play, if you ask me.
You and what's his name?
Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
He was Cinderella's prince. He was pretty much one of the main reasons why I joined chorus in the first place. It's crazy work. Some people do not let me lay that down.
And I won't.
So yeah, your experience. Cause who was your character? Well, I know, but they don't know.
I was Cinderella's stepmother.
Such a trap.
And I don't even know how I got that role. I really don't.
What did you audition for, or did you just audition?
I just auditioned. I'm like, just put me in cast. Cause this was my sophomore year, and it was after this I think that we found out that it was her last year.
Yep, she definitely dropped that bomb.
And we were like, and I was like, okay, well.
Devastated.
I was like, I'm glad I got some part then. Like, what the heck?
I remember that day.
Oh my God. And then you remember the song? You remember the song?
Yeah.
But I didn't get to go to the banquet. Oh, my grandma didn't want to take me there and drop me off. Because it was after hours.
It was.
And I had to ride the bus home.
Oh, dang. Oh, man.
But, you know.
That was I'm not gonna talk too much about the banquet since she didn't go.
No, it's okay. I saw pictures.
Yeah, it was a nice experience. I think it was some kind of theme.
I was just say I felt kind of robbed of saying goodbye to you guys because it was like your last year. Not just you, but like everybody was in like Brandon.
Yeah, it was my first and last.
Brianna, what was that? Was that her name? Or did she graduate a year after you?
Brianna.
Was it Brianna? Started with a B, I know it did. She played Jack's mom.
Oh, you talk. Oh, yeah.
She graduated you, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Like all of you guys, Mark, everybody. I felt kind of robbed saying bye, but you know.
Yeah. And then that being Miss Monahan's last year.
Exactly. I was like, it's fine. I'm cold.
So how was it the next year with the new teacher?
That was Miss Campbell.
Mm-hmm.
And she was fine. She taught me a lot about like how to read music, which I still can't do, but I can follow along at the least. You know what I mean? Like
you at least know your scales.
You know? But I don't know. The year after that, we had but I will say we did when we went to what's it called when you go get graded for singing?
Brandon and us was just talking about that. I forgot.
NPR?
I think so.
Right. So when we went for NPR, we did get like excellence and whatnot. So we got
snap.
Yeah. Yeah. I will say that. But next year, Mr. Brand. Mr. Brand was the first choir teacher to recognize me as a soprano instead of an alto. Right. Now, I have since damaged my vocal cords by yelling, screaming, and whatnot because I am a loud person. But at that time, he had me switch to soprano 2.
Okay.
And
so not that much of a jump because you were alto 1.
Right.
All right.
No, I was an alto 2.
Oh, okay.
Right. So yeah, he jumped me up pretty bad, pretty much, pretty decent. But he also like I'm stuttering. He would give me lessons after school every once in a while, and he took me to solo and ensemble.
Okay.
Where I proceeded to lose my voice right before.
Oh, dang.
And I got a good.
With a lost voice, it's not bad.
Right. I was doing fine, and then my voice cracked in another song. I did 2 sounds, but I don't remember what I got on that song. I think I might have gotten 2 goods.
Yeah, I know it was fairly different in there because I think I had came back maybe once after I graduated to like help out, and the drama class was in an actual classroom.
Miss Miko. I love Miss Miko. She put on, we did Putnam County Spelling Bee.
That's a play?
That was my senior year, had to be.
Okay.
No. Junior.
So you had her for 2 years?
Junior year. No, I only had her for 1 year. That was my junior year. Because it was Miss Campbell and Miss Miko. And then senior year, I don't think we did a musical. Yeah, we didn't do a musical because we had a new drama teacher.
Dang.
I think that was Mr. Campbell. And I dropped out of his class. I didn't want that. Because it was my senior year, then I had a free period. Overall, though, I enjoyed being on stage and finding a community that's in the same stuff that I was. You know, finding other Black people that liked certain kinds of music that other people might feel are, you know,
Fine, weird.
You know. So.
Yeah, it was definitely
And a lot of those people I still, you know, chat with every once in a while.
Yeah, I've had a few on the show. A couple on the show, actually. Plan on having a couple more. They actually, they suggested I get Alex on here. I said, oh wow. Now that'll be something. Because I literally haven't talked to that man since graduation. And I heard he got married and all kind of stuff.
Really? Wait, which one was Alex?
I think you remember exactly which one
No. just to confirm, please. Please and thank you.
Well, I'm not talking about Max.
Okay.
I'm not talking about Brandon.
Okay.
There was only so many. I'm not talking about Levi.
That's the blonde boy.
There's only so many dudes. I'm not talking about Jamadric.
Okay.
I'm not talking about Evan.
I don't know who Evan is.
The other one, I think he was more so in the band.
I don't know who Evan is. Oh, Evan from the band, yes. Okay. Was it Evan in choir? No. Evan in the band, yes. Okay. No. All right. Guitar boy, jacket, leather jacket. Yeah, okay. All right. I just, it's so hard to describe. I don't. Okay.
We're gonna get into the Am I the A-hole segment now.
Probably.
This week's Am I the A-hole question says, am I the A-hole for telling my cheating wife that I deserve a vacation with my girl best friend?
Yes. No, cheating.
He says, my wife and I have been married for more than 2 decades now. Jesus Christ.
Oh, gosh.
We have 2 children who are 18 and both in college. A couple years ago, my wife admitted to cheating on me in a one-night stand. She said it was the worst mistake of her life and she really regretted it a lot. Our marriage was going through a lot of difficulties at the time, and we were even seriously considering divorce. However, I never expected my wife to betray me like that. What? My wife had a lot of remorse and was willing to do anything for reconciliation. While I did almost file for divorce, I decided not to and to give our family a chance. And to be honest, it was the best decision I've ever made in my life. Strangely enough, that incident which pushed our marriage to the brink also repaired our marriage. While I did still occasionally have days where I just felt heartbroken and betrayed, those days were infrequent because my wife pretty much did everything possible to show how much she loved me and our family. I've always been friends with Vanessa since we were in kindergarten. Vanessa used to spend a lot of time over at my house, and she pretty much became my adopted sister. Okay, now that's weird. My sleep was, that's crazy. Vanessa and I were really close and never once lost our friendship despite all the life changes we were going through. Vanessa was best woman at my wedding. That's different. I was man of honor at hers. My wife initially was insecure of the friendship because she thought from her women's senses that Vanessa had feelings for me. However, after getting to know Vanessa, she realized that Vanessa was really just my close friend. Now, during the time my wife cheated on me, I did confide in Vanessa, and Vanessa recommended I take 3 weeks to take a breather and then make my decision. That was really a great suggestion and saved my marriage. I told my wife about it, and my wife, too, was really grateful for Vanessa. Fast forward to today, and both my kids are in college. Last month, Vanessa reached out to me and asked if we could take a week-long trip to our hometown where we could visit our family, our favorite childhood places. It would be a road trip, and we would just drive through the city, visit our high school, favorite parks, restaurants, etc. To be honest, this suggestion really excited me because I was feeling a bit empty since my kids left for college. I told my wife about it, and I expected some pushback. My wife expectedly was shocked and said this was a romantic trip I'm taking with my girl best friend, and she was worried something would happen in this trip, especially because Vanessa was divorced. I told my wife there's nothing romantic about this trip, and it's just a trip two friends are taking down memory lane. I told my wife I would have never even considered this trip if she hadn't cheated on me 2 years ago, but she has to allow this now. I need a mental health break, and I still occasionally get feelings for betrayal from what my wife did 2 years ago. After a lot of discussions, my wife ultimately did agree to it, and I was really happy about it. Was I the a-hole?
I have to say no.
I was finna say, hell no, bud.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna have to say no.
Bud, hell no, bud. Ain't no stipulations on cheating, bud.
First of all,
well, stipulations, that's not the right word. There's no statute of limitations on cheating. That's the right phrase.
1.
I don't care if it was 10 years ago, 20 years ago. You did it.
What, 1? Shout out to you for staying.
Right. Real man.
I cheated on one time.
After all the betrayal.
I cheated on one time. I don't like that nigga. Wow. No thank you. No thank you. 2. How many times does he get to use this cheating to do what he wants? Does he get this one-off trip with his best friend? Since it was a one-off night stand?
Well, see, I don't necessarily think that anything sexual or anything romantic is going to happen on the trip. I just think him taking the trip in general is like the stipulation pretty much. Like, you cheated, so I should be able to just go on this trip with my girl best friend. Without you feeling the way.
I hate those words. I am one and I hate those words.
What?
A girl best friend. I have a guy best friend, but I spend it all. Me and gamble. I know his girlfriend, love her to pieces. No problem. But I be them other bitches.
So you had gotten on the topic of Naruto, and I stopped you because I wanted to, make it a whole conversation. You said you watched every episode.
Yeah. So no. I did watch most of the episodes up until Sasuke leaves the village, and then I found out that that's basically the end. And there's no really thing. The rest is just fillers.
Oh, dang. How many episodes worth of fillers?
I don't know. I didn't look.
How many episodes did you watch?
Most of them. I fell asleep on a lot. I was pregnant, you know. I was bored. Like, for the last couple months of my pregnancy, I had no job because my pregnancy was a little rough. I was a little big, and I'm not small, but I'm not huge. Mm-hmm. So, like, carrying that belly was a lot. Don't have kids.
Don't listen to her.
Don't have kids. It's enough kids out here for go adopt one. Go adopt one. Yeah.
And then you wake up in the middle of the night to some kid breathing over you in your sleep.
Hey, get a psych test. Like, don't just adopt a kid and be like, oh, this kid. Yeah.
You ever seen the movie Orphan?
Have you ever?
She passed all those tests.
Do you know that that's based off a real person?
I do.
Did
exactly.
you watch those cases?
No.
Those cases are heartbreaking because she was actually a child in real life. And they treated her as if they got her age changed and treated her as if she was an adult.
So she didn't have this disease that made her.
Now, the mom, listen, the horror stories where this movie come from, the mom made all those claims. And now the dad came out, they got divorced finally. Mm-hmm. So he finally felt like he could talk for real. And the dad came out, he done like 3 interviews. One interview when it was happening, one interview like years later, and one interview recently.
Oh wow. Pretty much disclaiming the
that's
movie.
That's like partly true. That's true crime, basically.
Learn something.
When I say I watch true crime, I don't just mean murder. I like stuff.
Excuse the hell out of me.
I ain't saying I could, get away with it, but
Yeah, let's not go there before you had the FBI knocking.
Hey! I'm just playing.
So, what other animes have you watched?
I was watching JJK, but I got distracted.
Got distracted with what? Don't disrespect Jujutsu Kaisen in my presence. Do you see who is up here right now?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Do you see him?
I'm sorry.
You see who I'm pointing at?
No.
Satoru Gojo.
Oh.
Yeah.
I love him. No, I was watching it, and then I don't know what I got distracted by. One Piece.
You got distracted by One Piece?
I started watching One Piece.
It's a lot of episodes.
And then I know. So hear me out, right? I started watching One Piece, and I got like halfway through. I don't know what could be considered season 1. What could be considered season 1.
Yeah.
And then I stopped watching it.
Oh, okay.
And then my sister was watching it, but she's on like current. She's in Mono.
Sheesh. So she up to date.
I'm up to date.
Oh.
I jumped in at Wano and I started asking her a question. She's like, "You're gonna have to go back and watch." I was like, "Fuck you, answer my questions."
I'll piece it together.
And have been. I know I have to go back and watch it eventually, don't get me wrong. But this, compared to that, is hard to go back and watch.
Yeah, but I mean, that's gonna make you appreciate all of that so much more. Because imagine how she feel after watching all the boring stuff and now everything done picked up. She like, okay, this is what I stayed for.
Well, it's her fault for watching it on the TV in the living room. Don't care. Anyway, I watched all of Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
With the 2 little kids, my brain is braining.
You said with the 2 little kids. What is that? Hunter?
Watch that.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
I heard about that. That's definitely in the key.
Love that. The other one. My brain is braining.
Your brain is braining.
It is.
If it was though, you'd be able to. produce the answer.
Okay, my brain is not braining then.
Have you seen Attack on Titan?
I started watching it. I watched season 1. By the time I got to the end of season 1, I was like, this is fucking disgusting. I am not watching this. The muscle. I can't.
Are you talking about like the colossal
yeah,
Titan?
I can't. I already, like, you know the little small holes, trypophobia?
Mm-hmm.
Can't do it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I just started Jujutsu Kaisen after finishing Attack on Titan. I think Attack on Titan has like 5 seasons, like 4 or 5. Cleared all those out, boom. Apparently they're supposed to be dropping a movie or something, but I think the movie is just like all of the seasons put together. So ain't really nothing new. But Jujutsu Kaisen, you need to stop playing.
I'm gonna finish it. My sister loves it.
How far did you get into it?
I don't know.
Did you finish the first season?
Most of it. I think I was on the episode before the ending.
Okay. See, I just finished the first season and the prequel movie. So I'm about to start the second season. Yeah, the prequel movie was pretty much based around like Yuta and how he became a sorcerer and everything. And the invasion of Gato. They showed, I don't know if you remember when they was introducing Toto, the muscular dude, before he fought Fushiguro. And then they was pretty much saying how he was the dude that beat all these curses in the Night of 1,000 curses or whatever.
You see
that night is in the prequel movie. Yeah. It get active.
I'm gonna have to watch that. Put that in the queue.
So who's your, well, other than Gojo?
Itadori.
Main character
Yes.
vibes. Now, do you like regular Itadori?
No, it's the other one. It's the other one. Oh, I watched Dandadan. Have you seen that?
I've heard of that.
Oh my god, you gotta watch it, bro. That shit is absolutely insane. And the other version of the main character, the boy main character, I love him to pieces.
I just started Death Note too.
I have not seen Death Note.
It's bad with Death Note. I'm actually I'm watching it on 2 different streaming services, and one of them it has it in sub, and the other one is dub.
Oh.
So I'm farther in the sub version than I am in the dub version.
Right.
So I'm like just watching it in Japanese.
Yeah, I don't know. I watched the Death Note movie, which I know.
You talking about the one with Lakeith Stanfield in it? I mean, I did too.
But I know people say that's not.
It was a poor adaptation, pretty much.
So, but I don't know. I didn't like it, so.
You said you didn't like it? I vaguely remember it. I think I only watched it fully once. I might gotta go back and watch it again after I finish the anime. Just to, see what's different.
Another chance, right?
But yeah, I'm thinking about starting Black Clover.
I've seen parts of that. I haven't. I'm not really a person who finishes shows.
See, that's my problem. I like to finish the show before I start another one.
It's the ADHD. I'm all over the place. Now, I have been binging Criminal Minds. I don't know.
I was binge watching that for a minute, but I stopped. I fell off.
I'm on season 13.
See, I fell off at like season 8.
Yeah. Okay, so I watched it years ago, and I stopped watching at season 12 once like Hotch left, and I was like, okay, fuck you.
Okay, so that might have been around the time I stopped watching it too. Then, because
season 12.
Yeah, when he left, I was like, what the hell is the point?
And then
he's the main nigga.
You gonna watch it or can I tell you?
Nah, you can tell me.
Reed goes to fucking prison. Dr. Reed.
You know what? I think that's when I stopped watching.
Dr. Reed goes to prison. He does get out, but that shit traumatized that boy so much.
Yeah, he was never the same.
Trauma looks so good on him. Mm-hmm. It did.
You're toxic.
I know. I like
Leave Reed alone.
No, I like a man who's been through something. Okay, I've been through something, so.
You gotta have gone through something.
Okay, listen, because if I'm having a moment where I can't do something because this, like, per se, you can't yell in my face.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you yell in my face, I'm gonna get violent. Because
it's a trauma response.
It is, because that's what I'm used to.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm no longer used to that, but that's what I
was accustomed to.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, you can't yell in my face. A nigga who don't know that and yell in my face. Like, a nigga who ain't been through nothing and yells in my face will be like, damn, you're abusive.
After you already told him it's a response.
A nigga who been through something gonna remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least if he carried you.
You're right. Yeah. About to say, I mean, he might remember it, but he might not take heed.
You better take heed,
like,
my
I don't
boy.
care about your triggers. Forget you and your triggers.
Alright, listen. You get what you get after that. That's not. I don't want to put my hands on you. I'm gonna try to walk away, but if you don't let me walk away.
Now, see, when you say you put your hands on dudes, do you like grab them or
No,
do you
I'm
throw hands?
going to hit you. But I haven't had to do that because I haven't gotten close enough to anybody to be arguing about some shit. So,
right. Likewise. As soon as I feel like it's finna even get close to that, I'll be like, alright, I'm gonna just go ahead and get up out of here. You're disturbing my peace.
I'm bad at ghosting people. That's why I said earlier with the ghosting shit. I'm bad at ghosting people. Because how do I tell you, I like you too much. I don't want to talk to you no more.
Yeah. Gotta protect myself.
I'm not ready for a man to ask me where I'm at and I give him an answer. Because if I'm out of my business, I'm out of my business. Not saying I'm out doing dirt, but where you at? Why? Why? Who you on the phone with? Why? You ain't paying my phone bill. Sorry, but why?
I mean, that's understandable. Then we're gonna go ahead and get into the guest the charges segment now. First one.
I'm trying to decide. I got two in my head. I'm trying to decide.
Are any of them violent? I mean, you can go with more than one.
Okay. I'm gonna go with trespassing.
Okay.
Resisting arrest.
Okay. That's it?
And maybe like battery or something like that. I don't know.
Alright. Whew. Jesus, brother. Reckless driving, possession of new or legend drug without prescription.
You know what? I almost said possession. That was in my head. I was fighting for that.
Possession of weapon, ammo by other state felon. Driving while license canceled, suspended, or revoked. Possession more than 3 grams of synthetic cannabis.
Oh my God.
Possession of methamphetamine within 1,000 feet of worship or bus. Unregistered motor vehicle and unlicensed attached registration plate not assigned.
Oh my God. Should have said drugs. He like a drug. Got pit marks on his face.
First of all, the car ain't have no license plate on it.
You got drugs inside?
What are you doing?
On a suspended?
And you driving reckless.
Oh. Probably was high.
He probably took a little bit of that methamphetamine. Next one.
Oh no. Oh no, not Granny.
Oh yeah, jail ain't got no age limit on it.
Oh Lord. Public disturbance. What? What did this old ass lady do? What the fuck? Wait. I'm a little reckless driving. I knew the other one was reckless driving, but I just feel like you can't see where she going for. Like, I don't know, I'm not done. I don't know. DUI. No cheeks rosy. Trespass.
Trespass, not structure, conveyance, violated, posted note.
She violated trespass.
She probably ain't even see the notice. I'm sorry, I'm going to hell.
Oh no. Oh, okay, well.
Next one.
Oh. Definite trespass. Or like, you know they get arrested now for sleeping on shit?
Yeah.
I don't know what that's called, but
I don't either.
that.
Possession of controlled substance without prescription.
Okay, well, that tracks.
Next one.
Battery. Battery. Or something like along the lines.
Some violence.
Some violence. A fresh.
Hey.
I know a fresh wig rip off when I see one. Oh.
She was smiling too. She's like, yeah,
She won.
I did it.
She won.
Y'all right to charge me. Alright, last one.
Oh. I'm gonna pass. I don't say it.
See.
I don't feel like it's as bad as what I gotta say. So I don't wanna.
What you got with murder?
He looks like a murderer. That man looks like he killed for fun.
Yeah, it looked like they had to put him to sleep just to take his
You
picture.
know what I mean? But he looks repentant, so I don't think whatever he did could be that bad. Look at his face, it's kind of sad. Maybe say he got caught. I don't know. What did you?
Woo. Trespass, not structure, conveyance, violated, posted notice, criminal mischief, 1,000 or more, possession of new or prescription drug without
What
prescription.
is criminal mischief?
I think they like destruct or something, like cause damage or something probably. Possession of new or prescription drug, 2 of those, and obstruct officer without violence.
That's why I said it couldn't be as bad as what it looked like, cause look, scary. He was scared of children.
He ain't getting out of there, I'll tell you that. And that was this week's Guess the Charges segment. So what's your plans, your future endeavors?
Alright, so I want to start like a social media for readers. Like a page where I share, because I have a crap ton of books.
Pretty much like an online book club?
Yeah, like I read a crap ton of books.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to share it. Like, not that I think I want to make money off it or anything like that, but bored. Bored, I am. So I want to do something and find something that keeps me entertained.
Okay, and how do you feel like that would do that? Just keep you in constant contact with people?
Yeah, just meeting new people like online and getting new book recommendations, giving new book recommendations, chatting about stories that we've read and things like that. Just
now would this be more so like just a group that you start on Facebook with your regular page, or would it be a whole page
I would
for
make a page for it.
Oh, okay. What's up? What do you think about doing that?
I don't know. That's the problem. Especially because I'm in a reading slump.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't been reading. I'm sad. If I'm honest.
I mean, you are definitely still in the grieving process.
So.
Still fairly recent.
It really is. I miss my lady.
And I was just about to say that was somebody that was, close and prevalent to you. Like it wasn't like a distant family member or something.
Yeah.
Or somebody that lived out of state.
I said now the day she died was the first day we actually got a nurse to come in and sit with her so we could do stuff. We need to go run errands and the nurse came in the morning. We were still in the house or whatever, but we ended up going our separate ways like 11 something.
In the morning?
At night.
Oh, okay.
Not even 11 something, it was like 12 something. And she passed right before midnight. And it's like she waited till all of us were out of the house.
Dang. I mean, that kind of sound like my grandma though, because she passed from cancer, like I said, when I was in high school. And she was bedridden for a little minute, but we had all had like a family gathering at my auntie's house in Ormond, and pretty much the whole family was there, or most of the family. Anybody who she would have wanted to be there pretty much was there, and that was the night that she took her last breath.
And so it's kind of the same thing. I came home one day in July, and found her slumped over in her chair, and I couldn't rouse her, so I called 911 and had them send an ambulance, and they couldn't rouse her, which was unusual. Sometimes her sugar dropped so low that she couldn't do anything for herself.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was what it was, and it wasn't. My grandma, she had had cancer for a couple of years, and it had metastasized to her bones.
Oh man.
But at that point, it had metastasized to her brain. So she had a seizure, and after that, they told us she had like 2 months. She passed a month later.
Definitely sorry to hear about that.
But I think I'm gonna go back to school.
To GSC? Or the same thing or something different?
Same thing. Well, something along the same thing. I kind of want to do like administration work instead of in the classrooms.
Okay. So, what would you go to school for like, what would be the major for that?
I have to look it up. It's in my phone somewhere, but like.
First, I don't think it'd necessarily be like business administration.
No, it wouldn't. It would be more like, there's actual like classes and stuff for it, more than a degree.
Okay. So it's still like an education degree, but
Right, it would be an
there's
education
certain
degree.
courses that you take within that to certify you to become an administrator.
Right. Like,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I don't want to be a principal eventually.
A principal is crazy.
I love kids. I just really don't want to teach them.
I mean, but as a principal, you still gotta teach them in some way, just not
Exactly.
all day, every day.
Exactly.
Any good principal is, really hands-on with the
Exactly.
student body.
Again, I love the kids. I just don't want to be in front of them teaching them in the classroom.
And why not?
Because kids are vicious. And especially this generation coming up, I was working with kids and I love my kids, but I have to be strict with them.
Yeah.
And I was already facing kids day to day, like not in a classroom setting, but still.
I feel like that's a lot of the parents' fault these days too, though. They give their kids too many options, and then they make them feel like they don't have to respect nobody but them.
Yeah, but my kids, after a year, we had a routine. We were, we barely had to do write-ups. We had no real bad behavior. Fights barely happened. We had good control of our kids.
Put the glue stick down.
Exactly. And it got to the point where I barely had to yell at these kids. I could literally go like this. I'm sorry. And they're like, oh no, Miss Tay. Or Coach Tay. All right, Coach Tay, my bad.
You're the coach.
No, but that's what they call me.
Okay.
I was an after-school counselor.
You was a what?
After-school counselor.
Oh, I thought you said an absolute counselor. What does that mean?
I was an after-school counselor.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
And I used to wear a whistle, which is where they started calling me Coach Tay, especially when I wear the coach shirt.
Oh, and this was your most recent job that you're talking about. Okay, that makes sense. See, put it together. It take me a little minute.
It's alright.
So what other forms of entertainment do you have besides true crimes?
Reading.
Well, and reading.
That's about it. I don't really.
I mean, but you said you haven't been reading lately, so you just been
Wow.
watching TV.
Yeah. Oh, I like K-dramas.
You like what?
K-dramas.
As in Korean dramas?
Mm-hmm. Love a good K-drama, man. The drama that they stuff in those shows outweighs most of the American television we watch. The only thing that catches my attention, with K-dramas, is like Sisters and Zatima, like Tyler Perry drama shows.
They got black people in Korea?
No, this is Tyler Perry shows.
Oh.
Sisters and Zatima.
Oh, I don't.
I figured.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, so Tyler Perry shows, they got a lot of drama in them, but like, I like stuff that, I don't know,
Black
catches
people
my
in Korea is
attention.
crazy.
Black people in Korea is crazy, but I've never seen a black person in these shows. Ever. There's just so much drama in it, like.
Not one black person? Not even an extra? Not nobody in the background? Well, I mean, Korea is a
I mean,
different
they're
place.
very strategic with what they do, so like.
You say that Korea is a different atmosphere. It's not like Japan. I feel like they got a lot more rules in Korea.
I think so too, but the people are better looking.
I mean, Squid Games is out of Korea. I don't know if it's north or south though.
I don't think the North is putting out anything.
True. Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Now that I'm remembering the conversations in the show, yeah, they was calling her the little northern girl. Like, dang. It's messed up. You watch Squid Games?
No. Hell no.
Why not?
Because no, thank you. I don't even like Korean zombie shows. Like, I mean, that's not true. I like Cola. But I didn't want to watch Squid Games. Just didn't catch my interest.
Have you even seen a trailer of it?
And then when everybody else was watching it, I didn't want to watch it for real.
See, I didn't watch it when everybody else was watching it. I gave it a little minute. I think I did that with a few shows. Hell, I did that with Snowfall too.
I did watch Snowfall.
I waited until Snowfall was over with.
I didn't watch Snowfall. I watched Power.
I didn't get into Power. I just recently got into Snowfall and finished it.
I watched Gilmore Girls. Yeah. I like drama TV.
Beverly Hills 90210.
No, thank you.
Dawson's Creek.
No. Not that carcass. Gilmore Girls got a little flavor to it.
Yeah.
The White Boys is kind of cute. Sam Winchester from Supernatural. You ever watch the show? Oh my god.
I think the farthest I've gotten into that realm as far as TV is concerned is Twilight.
What? Twilight comes after all of that. So you never seen
Exactly.
Charmed?
Nope.
You never seen Angel?
Nope.
Buffy?
Here and there.
Oh my god. Because all of that shit is in the same realm.
Talking about the Vampire Slayer, right?
Yes.
Yeah, occasionally. I watched the movie.
I mean, I do watch black shows. I watch It's a Different World.
Do they even still make that?
No. But I watched the whole show. Well, at least what they have. They definitely cut out episodes.
They do that with a lot of TV shows. But I get it because a lot of stuff is, the world is a lot more sensitive nowadays. You know.
They stopped making scary movies for that reason, but they're supposed to be making another one.
I heard that.
And it's supposed to be by the Wayans brothers.
Yep.
So
Marlon Wayans confirmed it.
I want to see
I
that.
say yes, sir. That's definitely gonna be one I watch. I stopped watching them after the third one. I think the third one was the last one they was involved with, and they had like 6 scary movies, if I'm not mistaken. They had a good number of them. Exactly.
3, 4,
Hell, I need to get
5.
on the
Okay,
phone.
it was 5 of them. I don't know what 5th was.
I stopped watching past the third one.
I know I seen the 4th one.
I might have seen parts of the 4th one, but I ain't watch it all the way through. I was like, what the hell is this?
Let me see.
It's like you just knew something was different.
I don't know, because I feel like the scary movies were funny in their own way. So the first one was Scream with the Wayans brothers.
Mm-hmm.
The second one was the one with the little hand
Mm-hmm.
and the mandarin, right?
Mhm.
And then the third one, oh fuck, wrong way. The third one
Was pretty much based around the ring.
yeah. Sashimi.
Sashimi.
You're right. The fourth one. What? No, the fourth one was based around the ring and Jigsaw.
So what was the third one?
I'm trying to figure it
Or was the third one War of the Worlds?
out. No. What what kind of? Yes, the third one was War of the Worlds. I'm like,
I know a little
this
something.
the fucking like cover for it is confusing as hell. Alright, so the fifth one. I've never seen this one. This came out in 2013.
Yeah.
I've never seen this one.
Mm-mm.
I think I was upset when they made this one. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't even. Mm-mm. So the fourth one was The Ring.
Mm.
So I seen the fourth one. It was alright, but it wasn't like the first two.
No, agree with that, but I think they were funny in their own way.
The fifth one then might have been a little stretch. Probably could have kept that last one.
It's
This
alright.
next one.
Redeemed.
Yeah, we're gonna get back in the mix. Have you seen this man? I just started seeing his videos on social media, and apparently he has a whole YouTube channel by the name of Trey Rags. Like he do like all different kind of skits and stuff with different people. You seen this stuff? I guess he trying to get in the scary movie. He had a post on his Instagram or something, or on his Facebook, telling people to tag him in the Marlon Wayans post. Like, I mean, I'm not saying much, but don't you think with the little logo of Marlon Wayans and stuff in the background, it's like a little overlay?
I mean,
I'm not gonna lie, that dude is funny.
it would be a great addition.
Every time he bring out that man with that red shirt, I holler. Because I know somebody about to get hit. This man does not care. He has swung on disabled kids. He done swung on old people. He done swung on church ushers. This man.
What you want to do, man? What is it? What you trying to get into?
You start raising that hand up.
What you trying to get into?
Why your stomach jump like that? When that baby try to get a pregnant woman in the stomach. Oh my God.
You're trying to get into this crazy.
I was on the floor.
Oh, God.
I said he's not about to hit this lady. I thought he was about to hit her. This man hit the stomach. I said, bro, you wild. Why your stomach just moved? What that baby trying to get into? What do you mean? The baby
Sir.
The baby didn't do nothing. Alright, that was another episode of Likkle Table. I want to give thanks to my guests for dropping in again. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. And I want to give thanks to all of my listeners, supporters as well. Everything's appreciative. If you like the video on YouTube, make sure you drop the like for me. Post comments, get involved in any of the segments, ask me any questions, and they'll be addressed in later episodes. Make sure you share the video with your friends and family, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We just hit 85 subs, so we are one step closer to that 100 mark. Like I said, I got something in store for y'all when that happens. So when we get there, y'all gonna see. But everything on the way is appreciative, most definitely. And if you're watching or listening to the video on YouTube or any of the other streaming services, an example, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, or Apple Podcasts, make sure you drop ratings and comments for me so I can know what you guys think as well. And this is your host, your favorite neighborhood roster, and I'm up out of here. Peace and blessings. Really gets caffeine enough for me.
It's melatonin for me. Especially with, is that a Harry Potter book?
I wish.
I saw the Ravenclaw on the thing. Is that not Ravenclaw?
Well, I mean, that's my,
Oh.
It was a keychain I just attached to the notebook.
I'm a Gryffindor. At least that's what they say. My friends think I'm a Slytherin. Which
I would say that or Hufflepuff.
no, I'm too for a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuffs are like that behind the scenes. I'm not like that behind the scenes. I'm like that in front of the scene. You gonna see it. Would you believe me if I said I've only been there once, and it was during Halloween Horror Nights, so I didn't even get to like experience that. I told
you had the Death Eaters out during Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, but Halloween Horror Nights freaked me out. I was already freaked out. I barely remember what I saw.
Yeah, and Harry Potter World is all the way in the back.
Couldn't get on the train. That's what I wanted to do the most. Ride the train. I got on a couple of those rides.
I think you can only get on the train if you pay for Islands of Adventure ticket too.
Well, this wouldn't be Halloween Horror Nights that I'm talking about. So a couple of years back, I was big balling. I got my taxes. I took me and 2 of my friends, paid for everything, to Universal. Paid for both tickets, Islands of Adventure and Universal. And we wanted to go on the train, but they had like an hour wait time for the train. I was like, yeah, fuck that. We're gonna go do some other shit.
Pretty much the last couple of hurricanes, y'all only stayed because she was there.
Cause they haven't been Category 5s, but the wind and stuff, like they seem like a Category 5. The way the flooding goes, the way the wind is, the damage that comes out of it seems so bad. But my grandma was always, we gonna hunker down, we gonna be all right. The last really bad hurricane that we had a couple of years ago, I was at work. I worked for Indigo Manor.
Oh, a nursing home.
Right. Moving on. And it was mandatory. I worked in the kitchen, but was still considered an essential worker.
People gotta eat.
People gotta eat. So they made us, we had to stay the night for our shifts. If you had 3 shifts back to back, you could stay in 3 nights back to back. And so we came in the night before the hurricane. My baby was with her dad. And I was there. My grandma was actually home by herself because my sister had moved to Jacksonville. And that was like one of the most frightening parts about it. And I asked my boss, I was like, hey, like, can we find somebody else to cover my shifts during this time? Like, I need to be at home. My grandma, she told me no. Told me no. Mind you, a few months later, I did walk out on that job. I did. But at this time, I really needed the money, and I was like, okay, fine, whatever. And so, like, me and my grandma had a plan. We said we had like 4 battery packs charged up so she'd keep her phone charged. It ended up dying anyway. And the neighbor across the street, she was elderly, but she was, you know, she could still call her and call her cell phone and whatnot. This was the first time that flooding had gotten so bad in my neighborhood that it actually reached the front door. It normally comes like halfway up the driveway. The grass might be submerged, it might be in the yard, but it's never reached the door. And my grandma is a faithful woman, because that water stopped at the doorstep and did not go no further. We had no water damage. Every house around us, no exceptions, had water damage except ours.
Is her house like on an incline?
Slightly. Ours is slightly higher than the rest of the neighborhoods. But I'm gonna boil it down to faith. I know it's science. I'm gonna boil it down to faith. Isn't it amazing?
1738. It's a cognac.
A cognac. Wow. That's the shit she like. That bitch go to the bar and order an old fashioned.
Is she a mechanic?
She go to the bar and order an old fashioned. She an old ass man.
Might as well drink Cavassier.
That shit is disgusting.
I know. That's why I said that.
Oh, God.
What is it? All right. I'm gonna guess like 300 next.
Say about 300. That's how much I paid.
Nothing.
A whole heart. Ew.
Freaking dark humor. Whoa.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
See, I try every day to not go to hell. There's people like you that send me right back on the bus. So, whoa. You'll never be able to get that back on cover. What job you work? How much they pay?
I can't get that back.